Okay, so this is just a bit of an impromptu video. Now, I've spoken about my worm bin. I'm actually going to show you at night time. I've just pulled it out of, it's normally living in my laundry, but I've just taken it out because you just can't see them and my laundry light is way up high and I can't put a bulb in. Anyway, excuses. Here we go. I'm going to show you my worms and how they're doing. And seriously, they're doing pretty good. Now, I'll only show you the top layer. I've already dug around, so most of them are probably not really going to be there. You can see one really brightly coloured red one there. And, oh yeah, big, massive clump of them right there. And this, by the way, is just my top layer. And I've labelled when I started each little bin section. So this first layer is, the worm bin bedding, and this here I put here mid-April. So really mid-April, I'm trying to think, that's when I got this worm bin. So April, May, it's going to be about a month, and I'll show you. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Oh, this is hard. Okay, gonna have to put you down for a minute and show you what they're like underneath all of that. Okay. Oops. Terrible camera workmanship, but you'll forgive me for a minute. Okay. So there's just some of them, but you can see that's really rich dark soil. But I'm leaving it as is because I want them to keep reproducing. But anyway, at night time. So you can see I've just put shredded paper and toilet rolls in. I mostly do that to keep the moisture level down because I've had a few escapees. So what I've done with the escapees is I've gone and put them in the outside compost. And basically going to see if they will continue to thrive. So that's the compost. Now the other reason why I want to show this is I've mentioned that sometimes some seeds sprout. Now I'm aware of seasons that some things are not meant to sprout, but for some reason they do, like, for example, this little fella. So I'm going to lift him up so you can see what this little seedling is. So that, that is a capsicum. I was not expecting that to sprout, but anyway, there's a sprout here. So I have just prepared just some commercial soil to begin with. Now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to do what I've seen a few other people do, only because this is not the right season for it to sprout. I'm pretty sure capsicum needs to be done in spring, but okay, so this here is worm castings. So I'm just going to put a pinch of it in, and seriously, like, look, it's like coffee grounds, and it's soft, and it kind of feels a bit like a wool. It's quite pretty, actually. Anyway, going to put most of that in there for it to keep growing, and I'm pretty certain that's where we want it to go. Oops. I've only done capsicum once at my last property, my last rental, but I had a garden bed to put it in. So this is a different experience doing the growing in pots, and this is actually my first time using worm castings. I did dig up soil where I used to bury my grass, but that's a whole other different situation. So I will mark this up and show you the progress in the next lot of videos. So stay tuned. Bye.